However, there is forZe's got time for a response. You know, they've already got the lifestealer. How are they going to get him into the fight, though? What is the injection of a lifestealer method?
Dyer's ban. Venomancer.
Well, it ain't that, but that's a good one. The middle of fights, obviously, Faceless Void. If you can just get that Poison Nova off, he's just going to be a pain in the lane as well. Whether this is going to be, I'm assuming this is going to be the 5 Enchantress Tiny 4 Venomancer. Ooh.
10 seconds to go.
Is it the Venomancer 2?
5 seconds.
Because it could be the, I assume either the 2 or the 3 here with Enchantress 5. If he puts it on lane as a 2, Batrider, it's just going to be harder for him to push in. Obviously, with those Venomancer just being able to put the Plague Wards down, it's a lot of damage over time as well. Obviously, you pop the Poison Nova if you're outside of the Faceless Void's Chronosphere as well. Just try and do what you can with that. It's a lot of damage potential.
Radiance ban.
As you're able to watch your Void Spirit. Well, that didn't work out for Gambit last game, so they just say, you know what? Nobody gets it this game. Nobody. And forZe do have final pick. I wonder if they're going to go for like another combination with the Chronosphere here. If they're just going to stick something else in that goes quite well with just the team fight potential.
10 seconds to go. 5
because
seconds.
Again, forZe, they still seem like the team that just want to spend about the first maybe 10 minutes farming up a decent amount of gold, and then once Lifesteal has got his Maelstrom, and maybe the Halberd as well, just go into fight mode. Just absolutely turn it on. In fact, they could do it while they could buy the Lifesteal a bit of time to finish the Halberd. 4 of them go into fight mode, just absolutely go non-stop against Gambit here. Just really put them to the sword. And let the Lifesteal farm up a little bit more items, and then he starts getting into the fights. Could still see something like the Storm Spirit being picked up here by forZe. Perk has been banned out, so they're not going to have that. What else could just be used as a delivery system?
Radiance pick.
And they ban out the Zeus. Interesting. Just taking... Nah, it's not going to be a Huskar. That'd be daft. That would be daft.
10 seconds to go.
Just trying to think what everyone likes to play, because there's still the
5
Death Prophet
seconds.
there. But again, it's not really a hero you'd think, oh yeah, well, you could get the toss in with the Lifestealer, and then the Lifestealer could use the Infest Bomb on a
big.
creep.
Visage.
Excuse me, what? Did they just run out of time? Pick a random hero? Did they hit random? Is this... What is this? In a million years. Oh.
10 seconds to go.
Completely thrown up
5 seconds. 5 seconds.
what I thought the... Never mind. Okay, so Visage. Is this a Gibkey hero? Does he play the Spectral Bird? Because it could go quite well with Sieging Down... Well, it does do quite well at Sieging Down Towers. There's no question about that. It looks like it might be another... Is it going to be the Batrider made up against the Visage? Will Visage be able to deal with this? Because it could be the Batrider 4. Well, Clockwork 4, Batrider 3. Ancient Apparition helping out the Faceless Void. Wouldn't be too bad though to put the Clockwork in. Clockwork 8. I suppose. Well, I was wrong about the last draft. I was really wrong about the last draft, saying that maybe Batrider wouldn't be a great mid. So Clockwork and Ancient Apparition, that wouldn't be a bad combination in the off lane with the Batrider mid, and then
Take your pick.
Okay. So Gambit say, give me a piece of that Darkseer Batrider combo, because it was absolutely disgusting. It was... the speed that FN got in there with the boots of travel to get... Like, he went across half the map in about 5 seconds. It was amazing. And maybe forZe saw this coming, and they're just like, you know what, we've got this draft. We know what we want to play as. vanScore does take the Enchantress, 19 teen on the Lifestealer, Chew on the Tiny. So it is going to be BZZ offlane, Venomancer, and Gibkey on the mid lane, Visage. Meanwhile, offlane is going to be what looks like XS Vampire and Sashlo. Meanwhile, FNG and Dream in the safe lane. Gambit's playing FN in the mid on the Batrider. So, again, we'll have to see how this turns out, because this is another kind of looking at the draft from Gambit. They just think, you think you can outfight us, lads? Yeah, we're going to show you what aggression really is. So just waiting now for everybody to be ready for the strat time to be over. And we're going to get ourselves into the second game of forZe Esports versus Gambit Esports. And chat, tell me, who do you prefer? Which draft? Which draft do you think is going to win this? Which is the... Is the Visage the X factor? Or is that Batrider Darkseer combo just going to be too much here? Are forZe going to move on, qualify for the minors, or is that taste of their own medicine just going to be a little bit too much?
Is here.
Let's see as well. Item-wise, what's everybody picked up? FNG's just gone straight for the headdress. Again, it offers a lot of sustain in lane if you've not really got anything else. Oh. That you really need to buy. You know, if you just want to be this flat out, just like aura support, then it's not the worst thing in the world.
Look at that.
Not what you expected?
Okay. I don't know what the tips are about. I mean, I know that they're just for a little bit of wind up at the start of the game, but I don't know why they're choosing the people they are. Obviously, because they had a good game last time, and the other team's just rewarding them for that. There's no other reason. Ooh. Did they see? They do see. Dream coming in here. Enchantress is going to be moving over. Just putting a little bit of harass. He's not skilled anything up just yet. He could go for that impetus if he wants to. But again, Dream does have the time walk, so a little bit of damage over time as we do get our first high five of the game. Toss back, comes in. He's going to be able to time walk himself away. As vanScore looks like he's going to be left hanging, and now he actually takes the enchant. Venomancer, he's just going to go for the poison sting as well, so this is going to be... I think it actually... No, it did connect, it did hit. So Dream has to use his early game regeneration.
And here we go.
So forZe meaning to go on how they left off this last game, with outright aggression for Gambit. And I actually... Right, okay. The Visage pick I get. But putting 19 teen up against FN, I guess it is, because he can just always rage off the sticky napalms if he needs to. Which he is going to do. Yeah, it's 5 stacks, he needs to do it now. But this is going to be really hard for him to keep himself in the lane early. I guess he just doesn't want to be coming up against the Iron Shell of the Darkseer. But it's going to be really hard for him until he gets level 2, until he gets a point in that feast and gets the passive lifesteal up. Which shouldn't take too long. I'm not sure what that tip was for. Enchantress trying to chase back here again. Did go for the level 1 enchant. Cancels that clarity coming out from Satchelo. And then we'll be able to play it safe. Enchant comes out again. He's just going to keep the vision from the creeps and just be able to harass Satchelo down. Another Iron Shell's going to be popped, but it means he had to use a Mango for that. While the harass still being traded off from the Enchantress. Enchantress is only halfway to level 2, so no impetus just yet. But Gibkey,
Radiant's bottom tower seen better days.
it's most of the way to level 3. That's not bad for him. It's just Enchantress buying him space. Meanwhile, top lane, BCC could be in a whole lot of trouble. That Chilling Touch coming out, slowing him down. BCC, the body blocks are going to be there. He can't get himself out. First blood. Is that first blood? Does that count if the creeps got it? Because you don't get the big banner or anything. I think it does. As Lifestealer does have 2 points now into that feast, so it shouldn't be too bad in the lane yet. Firefly's going to be coming out, but again, it is magical damage, so if he gets into trouble, he can just rage that off. Top lane, Dream. He's looking for his last hits because he's a little bit behind in this lane. Now Cold Feet going to be used here, but it looks like Venomancer should be able to get a safe distance away. Chew, not got the mana for the toss. Enchantress should be fine. Yeah, it's going to be fine as Vampire. You know what? It's been so bloody long since I've seen Visage. Great chill. Trades movement and attack speed. Okay, that is good to know. Like, even in pubs, you just never see this hero anymore. I don't know what this hero does, legitimately, not as a joke. Like, it's a mystery. It's like a new hero. As Chew could go for a toss back if he wants to. Did that connect the Venomous skill? It doesn't like it did. Only level 1 as well. So BZZ now, he's going to be slowed down with the Chilling Touch. Chew just like stops dead in his tracks as well.
Forget it.
He does have the salve here of the Venomancer, so it's not going to be all doom and gloom for him. Meanwhile, again, mid lane, it's actually going alright for 19-teen. 5 stacks of the Stiffkey Napalm. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Enchant comes out, extra small Vampire, drops the cogs, but this is 2 ranged heroes, you absolute muppet. Vanscore is going to be able to claim. Again, it doesn't really count as first blood, because the first blood was split between the creeps and the heroes, and nobody really claimed it. Mid lane, 19-teen's doing a good job of keeping the creeps up just on this side of the river as well. Means he doesn't have to stray too far forward and get into danger here. But yeah, no, Gibkey, close to nearly having these familiars already. Vanscore, it looks like he's just trying to protect his courier. This is going to be his boots. He doesn't want extra small Vampire to be able to take it out. So he just moves himself back safe distance, knows that the courier can't get picked off here. Open Wounds does come out for FN. FN, it's not going to be a super amount of harass, and 19-teen does need to be careful about the amount of mana he's got. Yeah, it's decent. You know, he's got the wand. It's going to actually take him back up to full mana, 19-teen, so he's not really too fussed there. Which is a really good pickup against the mid Batrider, because that's just going to charge. It's free money. Open Wounds comes out. FN is going to be able to get himself away from this. There is a rage if 19-teen needs it. He needs to pop it now, though. Turn himself around. Yeah, but the Fairy Fire will keep the Batrider alive. And Lifesteal has got himself just one more tango. Meanwhile, Enchantress going to go deep, gets herself the rune. I think that is all 4 bounty runes going the way of forZe. Clockwork, let's take a look at the net worth. I know it's early, but I want to see how the Faceless Void is stacking up. He's actually not too far behind the Visage. And Visage is getting a pretty harass-free lane. Extra small Vampire, though. It's going to be the Surge as well, so he's going to be chased down with the Battery Assault. But Vanscore might want to turn this one around. FN does actually get the kill onto 19-teen in the mid lane. Maybe getting a little bit too brave there. Ooh, that clap actually comes out from the Hellbear. And now the enchant as well. Satchelo. Well, there's going to be cogs to stop extra small Vampire. is going to be able to get the kill. It looks like on forZe. Can he get himself around the creeps? Needs to go for the run. The Surge will come out. forZe was trying to dodge back and forward in these creeps, but the Barrett Assault still keeps going on. And the right click's now coming up from Visage. Salve's going to be there, though, inside the trees. An extra small vampire. Well, he doesn't need to drain your life to get back to full health.
Regeneration.
The slow comes out. It actually saves that clarity there as well. That was quite nice. As top lane, there is going to be the Venomous Gale. 633. Avalanche comes out. The toss back now as well. 633. Don't turn that around. Just go back and heal. As it looks like 19 teen in the mid lane. Level 6 to the level 7 of the Batrider. But this extra space that 19 teen's being given, it means that he should be able to catch up just in time for the Batrider to come back to the lane. Yeah, he's literally the siege creep away from being pretty much the same XP here from Batrider. And Visage has his own headdress. I guess this is... yeah, it's good for sustaining in lane. It's not too bad, especially when your Enchantress wants to be off the lane like this. Just find an XP for herself. As Lifestealer. Level 7 in a little bit now. Batrider trying to do what he can in the jungle. This is actually going to be a really good stack for him. Gets himself the Arcane Ring as well. That's a good find. And well, yeah, okay, he's just probably going to send that back. Dream. This is really good against the Faceless Void. All this damage over time. It's not like this big burst damage that he's going to be able to time walk away from. It's just, yeah, he gets himself back up to 300 health. But he's still taking down to the Venomous Gale as well as the Poison Sting. And Chu's still going to be putting a harass on him as well. Meanwhile, Radiant Jungle, it looks like they are going to be able to get the kill. Gibkey with his familiars. An extra small vampire for Gambit. Is just an extra dead vampire at the minute. Sashflow? Oh, okay. Enchantress doesn't want to go with the enchant. I think it might have been out of range. Just barely, but yeah, out of range. And Batrider, top of the net worth. In fact, even because... Well, not because of his death, but even including his death. You know, it's not too bad for him. Meanwhile, the bottom lane, it looks like they're going to be able to get the kill onto Dream in the top lane, but bottom lane, it looks like, yeah, Lasso is going to be popped for Visage. Is he going to be able to get himself out of this? It doesn't look like he will. He will be melted here. FN does get the kill top lane. They do get the return kill as well onto the Venomancer. And now Gibkey's going to look like he's losing his familiars. It's going to look like that because that's what's happening more or less.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
Top lane though. Vanscore will get the return kill. FNG.
Pretty sight right now. Dire's mid tower won't last much
and
longer.
Faceless Void just being forced to the jungle as 19 teen. Gonna get the open wounds onto FN. FN trying to do what he can to just stack these sticky napalms, but again 19 teen does have his rage. And 10 magic wand charges. FN as well. He's got to have something coming out on the courier. That can't be his entire net worth. Actually swapped out from the Arcane Ring as well. Did he get over to AA?
Mid tower could use a little help.
Darkseer? Nope. Clockwork?
I see. No.
Yeah.
Dire's mid tower won't last much longer.
But yeah, BCC putting the harass onto Sashlo now as well. They do see the Enchantress. If they can do anything with this, so there's no lasso, FN is going to take a little bit of damage. And in fact, this is going to be the outpost. Can they get the outpost trade off in time? They will be able to. Oh, FN underneath this tier 2 tower. Just playing it safe.
No breaking through the dire structure.
No, it's going to be the charge in with the Surge. The battery assault now as well. BZZ is an X-Banana. Well, actually that Ice Blast is going to be... It doesn't really matter because nobody was there. You get the return kill, Chu. Able to toss the Clockwork away into the bin. Just dead. Just go. Yeah, the Ice Blast was... If that was a second later... I guess it wouldn't have got the kill onto Chu or onto the Lifestealer, but it would have been on them after they TP'd in. Which is just a mild convenience, which sometimes is the best thing you can do in Dota. Just be a mild inconvenience. Gipki. Oh, the nature of the tendons come out real early. Doesn't matter, the burst damage is going to be the Centaur Stomp. Chronosphere, though, are they going to be able to do the damage inside of it? Ice Blast. It actually pushes him out. Oh, that Flame Break. And now, it doesn't really matter. There's going to be the double Avatos combo in. Are they going to be able to turn this around onto FN? FN's going to pretty down low. It looks like BZZ is trying to do what he can. It's good. The Familiars as well doing the drops, but the wall's going to be there. And BZZ will be killed off. And now, it's Gambit's turn to just be the all-out aggressors and just decide, you know what? It's time to 5, man. We will fight you on the top lane. We will fight you in the jungle. We will fight you in the river. And they will win. Well, maybe not, because, you know, it was like a little bit of a... It was a split up, wasn't it? Like you had 19 team down on the bottom lane, just farming. It took a while for everybody to respond to the Visage being ganked. He still has his 2 Familiars. He was pushed out by the Flame Break as well. That wall's still up. But... yeah, no, it's... like last game with forZe, it looks like Gambit aren't good at getting aggressive.
Dire's top tower's getting beat down.
Advanced Core does have the DD. Are they going to make it go on this? The Ice Blast is going to be there though once the Visage. The hook, it's like a point blank one as well. Extra Small Vampire, are they going to be able to get this kill on it? It was even the Lifesteal TP'd in for this. Open Wounds comes out, Extra Small Vampire being chased into the trees. Well, it looks like they're going to be able to get the Venomous Gale and Poison Nova off now as well. But FN, looks like, is there any way to disrupt this? There's not, and he's going to be able to heal himself back up. So they lose the Visage. Maybe the Familiars, one of the Familiars at least.
Tower, you know,
as far as I can tell.
No breaking down the radiant structures like this.
But they are going to claim a tier 1 tower.
Dire's got one last top tower. Radiant's bottom tower's seen better days.
Oh, the Purge creep. Just the slow.
Dire's mid tower could use a little help.
Just the slow.
Trouble.
The X-Vampire is going to be coming into contact with an enchant over the top of the slow as well, and the Avatos combo comes out. Now FNG, again, point blank Ice Blast, but there is going to be the Rage there, and now the lasso. This is going to be a dead Tiny. He will crumble eventually. Can he get himself away? He's actually got the 1 charges again. A point blank hook, but that last right click there from the Batrider will secure that. But inside the cogs, Vanscourt says, I'm not locked in here with you, you're locked in here with me. And gets another right click off, kills off Extra Small Vampire. Big vacuum back, the Infest Bomb comes. There's going to be stuns here from the Familiars now as well. Satchel has to search himself away. The right clicks, it's going to be another Chronosphere. He's got the Lifestealer at least inside of it. But these Familiars just doing so much work. 19 Teen even goes through. Gibkey gets the kill onto FN. And now the chase. Dream, he's looking for the time walk back up the cliff. Is there going to be any Familiars here to stop his march? Doesn't look like it. Satchel does kill off 633. It looks like BZZ though was just brought down by Ion Chills.
The Dire might want to mine their top tower.
As 19 Teen again just pestering Dream. Doing a little bit of de-warding here, a little bit of gardening, a little bit of open wounds in. 19 Teen, is he going to be able to get the rage? Yeah, Cog's pushing back. He just takes 17 gold for his trouble. You know, 35 gold for his trouble. Batrider does have the lasso in 19 seconds, but 19 seconds is a little bit too long when you've got a Lifestealer burn down on you right now. Actually surprised that the Visage isn't going to go for the medallion. I wonder if someone else is going for it. On the side of the Radiant, can't see it. No Desolator there for the Lifestealer either. Actually looks like, yeah, he's got the Maelstrom up. He's just going to go in for the Halberd again. Point blank hook. Now the lasso comes out as well. That Rage has already been used, so that's going to waste a lot of it. And now he's going to be able to run himself away from this. There's going to be the Poison Nova as well. BCC might pay with his life for this. Will be taken down.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
But for 5 heroes, a couple of ultimates, it's not a bad cost losing BTZ. Dream is seen as the extra small vampire. Got himself the Tranquil Boots. That actually goes really well with the Surge coming out from the Darks here, which is level 3. So it's a 70% speed boost. On 377. Quick, somebody do the maths. Because I ain't. Oh, look at this. Falls inside the Roshan pit. They won the Sages. The scan is out. The Ice Blast is going to be there, though. I don't know if they're going to occur. Rocket Flare comes in as well, but Gibkey is just going to be using these familiars, just going to be sharing the aggro with 19 teen. And this is going to be an Aegis for the Visage. Not the Lifestealer, the Visage.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
Faceless does have the Chronosphere.
Radiant's bottom tower's seen better days.
He's not actually going to get aggressive with it at the minute, doesn't look like. I thought maybe he joins the rest of his team, but FN, do they have the vision here? No vision for the Radiant. Just see these. Well, he's actually going to be seeing Dream as well as the smallest vampire. Coming through the... Yeah, and now, Plaguewood, they can't walk down onto the low ground without being spotted. A smoke. Okay, maybe that works too.
The Dire might want to mine their top
Oh, the blink away though, Chew. Reactions of a god. Or a slightly younger person than me. The lasso is going to be there onto the Lifestealer. Lifestealer should be able to put out this rage. It doesn't really matter because he's going to be dead. So, for all his rage, he was still just a Lifestealer in a cage. And that's a really good pick off there, and they've still got the Chronosphere if they want to go for it. Ice Blast up in 20 seconds. Yeah, good point blank hook shot after the Ice Blast came in, as well as the cogs to keep him locked down, the battery assault as well. And this Lifestealer just wasn't able to rage. So net worth wise, it's not too bad for them, forZe. They're still in a alright position just because of how farmed the mid laner as well as the safe laner was at the early part of the game. Oh, that's really good. That is blooming brilliant there for the Faceless Void.
Invisibility.
What are they still hunting for? Outpost was taken back. Darkseer could try and reclaim it. I wouldn't recommend it, with all those heroes being so close. Where is our Lifestealer? Who's he inside? He's inside Chew. Chew with the Blink Dagger. Are they going to take this fight underneath tier 2s though? Maybe trying to bait out with Gibkey. But you've got to know. You've got to know. Maybe you don't got to know. But you've got to have a suspicion. You've got to have a suspicion. Rocket Flare is going to be there. It is actually going to be a blink behind the tier 2 tower. No Infest Bomb just yet. And now he pops out. Ice Blast is going to be there. The lasso as well. Drags him outside of the Chronosphere. Maybe drag him back in. Nope, just drag him up to the high ground and let the Faceless Void chase him now. It looks like 19 teen. Yep. BCC will be able to take down the Littlest Vampire. The toss back in onto the Batrider as well, though. It's going to be the Venomous Scale. He's going to be able to get himself away from this FN. Surge comes out, but he's going to be netted and killed up by Vansco now. Wall's going to be dropped. BCC might actually go down here. You've got the chase onto Sashler, though. There's going to be the toss just for an extra little bit of damage. And now the Familiars come through, and Gibkey is going to be able to get it with the Soul Assumption. I assume the Soul Assumption. Again, it's been a little while. But this is going to be a tier 2 tower fallen. Ice Blast. Oh, BZZ nearly walked back into that.
Gotcha. Coming in.
Time is money.
Ex-Vampire. It's not looking great for him, as he was the position 4, and he's... Oh, this is definitely not looking great from the net. Comes out, the Familiars are going to be able to drop now as well, and Gibkey just comes in. Even Vansco coming in doing damage. They should be able to get this kill with the Familiars. Yep, it's going to be a killing spree for Gibkey. Now, did he try and turn this one around? There is no Chronosphere for the next 73 seconds, but it looks like Gibkey is going to be able to get himself away from this. The slow comes out, Satchelo. He's trying to get himself to surge off, but that's going to be the bait, as the net will be dropped. He will be killed off. Gibkey gets himself another kill. Chew's got the blink in 2. Is he going to be able to get in a toss? No, it's actually good for the urn. Cancels this. Really, really good thinking on his feet there on the Ancient Apparition. How many charges does he have, FNG? Yeah, that's sick. 2 charges. But it stops the blinking.
Guess what's happening to Dire's bottom tower?
It does mean, okay, Age is going to be reclaimed as well. Completely
Dire's
forgot
bottom tower's
that
Dire's
Gibkey still
bottom
had the
tower
Aegis.
got blown to bits.
So even if he got killed there by the Faceless Void, that wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world. As the tier 1 tower on the bot lane will be finished off and the tier 2 tower started.
The Dire best do something about their bottom tower.
Even popping the drums.
Guess what's
Just for that little bit of extra attack speed.
Dire just couldn't save that bottom tower.
Yeah, Lifestealer. He just wants to live the quiet life. Get himself a halberd. Do a little bit of dancing. Which, in fact, I think he sent his courier up preemptively. Yeah, he did. So this is going to be the halberd now for the Lifestealer. 22 minutes in. So it's not the fastest. I think actually the fastest we saw was in the open qualifiers. It was about a 13-minute Maelstrom into halberd. Oh, FNG. It's going to be slowed down. The dust goes there as well. Vance Corey tried to get the Nature's Attendance off. He did get the Nature's Attendance off, but the Ice Blast is going to be there. And the pushback. Batrider. FN does get himself a cheeky kill.
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up.
Yeah, these creeps, they ain't getting out of here. Which is going to keep the pressure on Gambit on the bottom lane. And again, we're just looking at Faceless Void's net worth. He is going towards the BKB. He's pretty much... Has he got the... yeah. Stone Axe... Oh, Ogre Axe, sorry, on the courier. So now he is just waiting on that 1450. So he's about halfway through to that recipe. It looks like Venomancer, does he want to come in with the rest of his team? Are they going to go for a smoke gank here? Maybe not. Darkseer. He's going to be able to surge himself away. He shouldn't be in too much danger. In fact, he's not going to be in any danger. Gets the Guardian's Greaves now as well. That's going to be really nice. There's Roshan. 23 seconds. I'm surprised. Okay, yeah, there's a Plague Ward. It only lasts for half a minute, but if this is a quick Roshan, it should be a long enough time. As forZe, well, again, they're grouped up as 5. They are man fighting this one out. They could see... Yeah, they can see there's 2 heroes here, so this is going to be a quick... Excuse me. Yeah, they can see. There's at least 1 hero here. They need to get these wards down, though.
Dire's top tower's getting beat down.
Smoke's gonna end.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
BZZ could be in a little bit of trouble. The first half is going to be there. He's going to be able to get Invis right underneath the Sentry Ward. Yeah, good job, BZZ. This is really going to hurt. And now the Chronosphere on the backlines as well. He's going to be able to catch the Ice Blast. It's going to be there. 19-team come through. Pops that Rage. It looks like BZZ still... Well, just as I say that, FN will be able to finish him off. The chase is on TP. FNG, the right click. In fact, BZZ will be able to kill him off from the grave. Dream has to time walk himself out. The BKB will wear off. The hook's going to come through to try and help the littlest vampire get himself out of this, but Chew, what's he going to be able to do? He gets the toss back now as well, but instantly the time walk comes out. The Rage 19-teen wall is going to be dropped, and everybody just backs himself away. There is going to be the vibe now from the Clockwork. Can he fight this outside of the wall? They've just backed themselves up along. Just along the mid lane, just far enough away from that wall that it's not going to be any danger. The vacuum comes back. Gibkey's going to be killed off here, and again, just forZe, when they need to run themselves away, there is no hook, 25 seconds on that. When they need to run themselves away, just they seem to turn back, say, oh, I can get an extra little bit of farm here, I can get this, I can get that. Flame Break is going to be there. It's only 1 point into the Untouchable and the Enchantress now as well. Looking for that level 2 closely. Do they have any reveal? Vanscore's going to burn out to the fire. Oh, once she's revealed, yeah, FN will pick it up. Sashlo, What's he going to do? Is he going to get Brave up against the Lifesteal? No, Lifesteal's TPing out. So, Lifesteal's the one that needs to get Brave. Again, I joke. He does have the halberd. TP away. There was no point putting himself at risk because he didn't know where the rest of the Dire was. And if there was a lasso, maybe even... there's no Chronosphere, but a lasso into an Ice Blast, and that's probably another dead Lifestealer, which he doesn't want because he is 1, 3, and 8. Whereas the Faceless Void is 2, 1, and 8. Okay, not a massive difference. Oh, Roshan. This is actually a really quick Roshan. Clockwork might come in for the hook. Tiny is trying to play bodyguard. Rocket Flare comes in, the slowdown onto Dream. The BKB is going to be popped now as well. Ice Blast onto Gibkey, the toss back, but they are going to be able to take down the AA on the back lines. 19 team was there with the leap in from the Tiny, and now this looks like it's going to be a good vacuum back onto 4 people. The Surge is going to be there. The right click though from the Enchantress, and that impetus damage will be able to clear this one off. Meanwhile, nobody on the side of the Radiant dead just yet. Choose getting there from all these illusions. BZZ even got the TP away. So they just move themselves right back into the Roche pit. No Ice Blast for 10. Well, the Ancient Apparition would have to be alive for the Ice Blast as well. Oh, he's going to buy back. There's going to be the Chronosphere inside the pit. What are they going to be able to do here? If they finish off the Roshan, and will the Flame Break, are they going to be able to take down Gibkey? Ice Blast will come in. It's actually going to be a big one onto 19 as well. It looks like he wants to finish off the Roshan. Hope comes back in. It's going to be snatched by X-Vampire. And now 19, what's he going to be able to do? Well, nothing with the Ice Blast on him because he's going to be killed off. No healing from that lifesteal if you are Ice Blasted up, my friend. And the Visage did buy back for that. Actually TP'd to the outpost there as well. But it was too late, and Clockwork gets himself an Aegis for his troubles. Oh, it might be popped now as well. The slowdown from the enchant. Littlest Vampire, what's he going to be able to do here? A couple more right clicks, and, well, that's at least going to be the Aegis Chew. Can he get himself away from this? The Ice Blast will be coming out, and Dream is going to try and carry on going. There is no Chronosphere for 106 seconds. He's not got the mana for it anyway. Doesn't really matter. They are going to be able to get the kill onto the Tiny. I didn't know rock could be frozen and crumbled like that. I suppose if you stick him in a cold enough temperature, everything could be crumbled. Like forZe's hopes and dreams of winning the second game.
Tower could use a hand. Radiant's mid tower's getting the 1-4.
Incoming.
The net worth, it started to slow down for 19, really started to pick up for the Faceless Void. He's not even using the Van Braces. Oh, I hear a lasso. It's going to be onto Gibkey. This is probably a dead void. Gibkey, though, he does pop the BKB, so he might not pop just yet. The Venomous Gale, the Poison Nova will be popped now as well. Oh, what's he going to be able to do here, BZZ? They've already taken down 19, and Vansko now needs to run himself away. He's being slowed down by pretty much everything in the game, and even actually being forced back onto the BZZ. Thanks to that Flame Break, pushing him back into the cogs, which pushed him back even further. Gambit, 29 minutes in, looking like they're starting to take control of this game. Well, I say that, they've been in control for quite a while. So we might just get our money's worth today. Looking for that full best of 3 in the winner bracket finals. Never say never.
Radiant's top towers.
But Gambit are in control at the minute. It's going to take forZe something miraculous, I think, to try and turn this match around and secure the win.
Bad shape. The Radiant got one last top tower.
There is a hook. Oh, FN. Just look at that surge. It is ridiculous. Back into the Ice Blast there as well. He actually catches 2 of them out in it now as well. Cogs are going to be dropped. There goes the Venomous Gale coming through the back line, so they are going to be able to catch 2. And now BKB on Dream. Are they going to be able to get Visage out of this? The Ice Blast should be able to do the damage to it. And it's actually going to be the Littlest Vampire that picks it up. Now, Flame Strike that's going to be able to push everybody away. but are they going to be slowed? It looks like it's going to be at least a 1-for-1 here. Now the force off away, BTZ is going to be able to get himself out fairly safe as he puts another Venom scale in. It's going to be the Avatos combo out, and Dream, he gets the time walk away. Otherwise, if that right click had connected the Vance Core, Impetus would have been able to kill him off, and FN gets the kill onto BTZ. The chase is on. No buyback for two of these heroes, though. Are they going to be able to do anything about this? With Chu is going to be able to buy back another time walk away. Littlest Vampire, he surged himself out.
Radiant's top tower's in bad
Or at least he's
shape.
being surged out by the Darkseer. But that forces out buybacks.
Oh, time is money.
And the only thing you really got for that was the Ancient Apparition. Yeah. 3 deaths and a buyback for an AA. That is the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals. Oh, it could get even worse now as well. Chu tries to toss the Clockwork out of the cogs, but he's going to be vacuumed back now as well into 3 heroes. It's good to see some CIS Dota. 18-29 in 32 minutes. Yes. Give this to me all day of the week. Every day of the week. All day.
Radiant's bottom tower's seen better days.
Let's face this forward as well. I think this is a Satanic. Yep, it is.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty
So,
sight.
he's going to be on about, what's that, about 3k health? Let's see.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's
Yeah,
bottom
2700.
tower. Radiant lost one
With
of them
16
bottom
base
towers.
attack damage, 16% base attack damage, 16% magic resist, and 16% status resist as well. On top of the 30% status resist that a Satanic has, Lasso comes in. Is there an Ice Blast? It's not even needed as BZZ. Well, he's keeping himself alive so far. He's going to be able to get it off his ultimate, force staff himself away. But this is going to be a dead Venomancer for the next 40 seconds. Chase is going to be on. The right click's coming out from Vance Core, but the Ice Blast now. It is actually only going to hit onto Gibkey. That's going to be a point blank hook onto the Lifestealer. Lifestealer goes for the Infest. He's going to be able to get himself away from this. It's Gibkey. Gibkey does need to be careful because he's still under that Ice Blast damage. FN now, the BKB is going to be popped out. They're going to be able to get him from this, though. The force staff forward, and I think that was going to be, oh, a big Chronosphere. A vacuum. It drags the Tiny back in as well. That's going to be 4 minutes into the vacuum. Oh, great Chronosphere. Enough to cause BZZ to GG out. Dream looking for the high 5.
Aiden Dyer's done it again. How about that?
Absolutely amazing from Gambit to turn that fight around on its head and say, what, forZe, we're going to do what you did to us last game, but better. Got super aggressive, 34 kills, 12k net worth, 18 deaths isn't bad in 33 minutes and 32 seconds. But again, guys, that was Gambit coming back, just bringing the series back to a 1-to-1. We have another game coming up, a final game of the day, both forZe and Gambit looking up for it. I don't imagine we're going to see that Batrider Darkseer combo ever again. Especially not in the next series. I'm pretty sure Batrider is going to be banned out in the next series because that was it's just a disgusting combo. But for now, we are going to take a break, play a little bit of music, and go to a quick ad break as we wait for game number 3. I've been Robnroll Gaming, and if you enjoyed this, you can always hit me up on Twitter at Robnroll Gaming. Give me a follow there. That is always appreciated. Great way to support the smaller casters like me. Let tournaments know that you wouldn't mind seeing me at one of their events, maybe. But for now, we are going to be taking that break that I talked about. We'll see you after this.